Okay, here's going to be my first question about Oak Island. What does Tony Sampson think that's buried on Oak Island, and where?
Oh, what I think and what I would like, I would love it to be Templar, obviously. And, you know, where do I think it is? It's, so many people have so many different theories
Yeah.
about Money Pit area. Was it ever a treasure pit area? Was it an entrance to a cave? Was it an exit from a cave?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's talk now about tar kilns, the British military. There's so many different theories about the island. If it was Templar, then I would like that. And as you showed that photo before, John, with the Templar ship coming in,
Mm-hmm.
that there, with the draft of those old ships, there is actually only 3 places on Oak Island you could get a ship like that even close. And so those 3 locations are the northern side of the swamp by the Nolan property,
Mm-hmm.
the southern side of the swamp by the South Shore side there, which has appeared in the show quite recently when you're looking at the southeastern side of the swamp area.
Mm-hmm.
And the third area is the boulderless beach on the northern side also.
Now you're saying Tony close. How close? Do they still have to use a skittle or what do they call them, a small boat to get in, or do they walk in, or how does that work?
Or a dory. It depends on the weather as well, John. Like if it is a nice calm day, even a couple of, 100 yards offshore on the boulderless beach, you're in 25, 30 feet of water.
Oh,
So
really?
that's a raft to bring something like that in.
So,
But realistically, would you have beached it? Probably not.
mhm.
You're exactly right. Would they have ferried stuff back and forth in dories? Then yes. When you look at those wharf-like structures in Smith's Cove, if they extended out further, then ships could obviously dock there. On the southern side, on the southeastern side of the swamp, that would allow ships to get close to shore, and again, dories could bring stuff ashore, and that was common,
Now, what
not
about
just but anywhere.
what about then when they say Dr. Spooner mentioned that the swamp was a deep harbor? Now, I don't know if that was a factual statement that he said, yes, it was a harbor, yes, it was deep. How would that affect shipping? But, obviously there was no road there and everything else. If that was the swamp was a deep harbor, that would be perfect for a ship of that size that I showed to go in there because, or not.
Well, you see, I've seen a lot of people talking about, well, the water level back then was 4 feet lower or 5 feet lower. If they're looking, say, back in the early 1600s or
Hmm.
late 50s, and that is correct. But when you talk about erosion and depositation, so some areas would have had soil and deposits taken away, and others would have had it placed in position. So when you look at that sort of activity, then it may have been a deeper area on that southeastern side of the swamp.